4 common mistakes new parents make. Safe sleep rules can be confusing, especially when you're exhausted. Check this list to make sure you're avoiding these common baby sleep mistakes. 1. Don't assume the mellow, sleepy newborn phase will last forever. We hate to break it to you, but your dozy, peaceful infant who simply falls asleep, milk-drunk, after a feeding may not always be this way. The first few weeks, or even months, are not always indicative of the kind of sleeper you happen to score in the newborn sleep lottery. Some babies randomly sleep through the night early on, congratulations, but it doesn't mean this will continue indefinitely. Have you weathered the 4-month sleep regression yet? Yeah, you might want to read up on that. Sorry. And even though nursing to sleep or rocking to sleep before naps and bedtime might be working for you now, know that sometimes it just stops working. If you're one of the lucky parents with a unicorn baby, this means your baby is sleeping well without much effort on your part. Try not to gloat. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing it right, while that other mum with the colicky, sleepless baby hasn't figured it out. Believe us, she's trying. 2. Sleeping on the couch with a newborn in your arms is really dangerous. We get it, falling asleep on the sofa with an infant curled up on your chest is one of the best feelings in the world. Many an exhausted new mum has nodded off for a bit while her sleeping baby is sprawled across her lap or nestled up all warm and cozy on a breastfeeding pillow. But according to the American Academy of Pediatrics (AAP), this kind of co-sleeping, on a couch or armchair, is a serious newborn sleep mistake. It's way more dangerous than co-sleeping in a bed, due to the risk of dropping or smothering the baby. If you're going to nap or sleep with your infant, opt for bed sharing. And if you're going to co-sleep or bed share, watch this video to make sure you're doing it safely. 3. Don't let your newborn sleep in the car seat. This is a contentious one, because we've all been there. Your baby conks out in the car seat while you're driving home or running errands, and the beauty of the bucket seat is that you can pop it out and transfer your sleeping infant inside for the remainder of her nap. But according to the AAP, allowing an infant to sleep in a bucket car seat that's been placed on the floor or clicked into a stroller is a safety hazard, as the baby's head can fall forward and cause something called positional asphyxiation. Due to the angle of the seat design, it's much safer to let your newborn nap in the car seat while it's attached to the base and installed in the car. Letting your baby sleep in a car seat overnight when you're not awake enough to check on her is a serious baby sleep mistake. In fact, experts actually recommend limiting the time your baby spends in a car seat, bouncer or swing to 30 minutes, mostly for developmental reasons. It restricts motion and the risk of developing positional plagiocephaly, aka flattened head syndrome. However, we'd like to acknowledge that this 30-minute maximum is downright impossible on road trips, for parents who have long work or daycare commutes, or when the swing is truly the only place you can get your infant to nap. We'd love to see some more research on this recommendation. 4. Don't buy those cute crib bumper sets you see on blogs and in catalogs. This one's pretty easy to follow. Don't use crib bumpers. They are a SIDS risk. The sale of them is even banned in some US states, and doctors have been lobbying against crib bumpers for years. Yes, some babies flail around a lot in their sleep, especially when they're on the verge of learning to roll, crawl, or walk. But they probably won't seriously injure themselves by bumping their heads on a crib rail. While those breathable, mesh bumpers do a good job of keeping soothers and little hands and feet from poking out of the crib slats, they are not recommended due to the risk of entanglement and strangulation. Also, word to the wise, older, more mobile babies can stand on bumpers and use them as a step when they're trying to monkey their way of the crib. And while we're at it, you shouldn't use a dock-a-tot or infant lounger for unsupervised sleep inside or outside the crib, either. They're technically no longer available in Canada, but similar products are still on the market. Want to know more information about the method? Follow the link below video.